So today we're doing something really exciting. I'm really excited about it, at least. I'm gonna start kind of like a series where I go to like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Burlington, places that have really inexpensive makeup, and I'm gonna see how well it works. So the other day I went to TJ Maxx and I looked through all their stuff. I of course didn't get a full face of products. I got a couple of face palettes, a contour, blush, highlight, and then I got a eyeshadow palette. By the way, it was really hard to find a good eyeshadow palette that had both mattes and shimmers, because that's really what I was looking for. It took me a while. And then I got an eyeliner and a face oil. So I'm going to show you using these products, of course, and let's see how they work. Pearl Essence Rosehip Oil. If you've never used this, it smells like roses. It smells amazing. I have used a rosehip oil before and I loved it. So this says it's a balancing facial oil. The back says rosehip fruit oil and vitamin E delivers powerful daily hydrations to help balance, revive, and rejuvenate skin. So this was $5.99 and it's not tested on animals. So that's awesome. I love that. So let's put some on. Oh, it smells so good. So if you like putting oils on your face as a moisturizer, this one it's like a drier oil, which I kind of like because it feels really good, feels really moisturizing because it's an oil, but then my face isn't super oily. It is a little shiny, but compared to like me using the vitamin E oil that I always use, this is like nothing. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette I got is the Modern Neutrals Eyeshadow Collection by Live Beauty. It's a pretty big palette. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 24 shadows. It looks like about half and half matte and shimmer. So it contains 24 eyeshadows and an eyeshadow applicator. Yes, it does come with a brush, a eyeliner brush that is cut very poorly, and a eyeshadow brush. So this one was $5.99. There are some really pretty colors. I really hope this palette works. I mean, see, that's the whole point of this. Like, they're cheap, so you expect them not to work, and I want to see if they do work, because if you can get an inexpensive palette, like 24 shadows for $5.99 and it works, that's awesome. It doesn't matter what the brand is. The brand isn't important. As long as it works, that's awesome. And it's inexpensive, that's awesome. That's the whole point. So the Stila product I got is called God Inked Cushion Eyeliner, and that was $6.99. It's like a little pot in the color Garnet Ink. It's a purple color, as you can see. Okay, so you can't really tell, but inside there's a little cushion. Like if you've ever seen a cushion foundation, it looks almost like the exact same thing, but it's just eyeliner, just in this little pot. So then I got 3 face palettes. They're all by Tracy. So I got a contour palette, a blush palette, and a Illuminating Genius highlighter palette. So each one comes with 4 colors. Oh, none of these were tested on animals. Love it. So these were all $2.99. So it's a little messy. There's like glue right here. Oh, these actually, where the pan is around here, that's actually another pan, and that's actually falling out. Okay, so as you can see, there's like a darker pink color, a peachy color, a light pink color, and then a light red. They all do have shimmer. Let's do a little swatch. Ooh, they're really soft. So this was just like one swipe across the pan. This is a terrible swatch. I am sorry. So the packaging definitely isn't the best. I mean, it looks pretty nice, but then, see, it's closed, but it moves around. Like, it opens way too easily. That's okay. It was $2.99. I kind of don't expect real high quality. Now we have the contour palette. So it says it has a highlight, a blush, a light and dark contour. So just like before, it's just like one swipe across. This one right here is the shimmer. You can't even see the highlight barely. Yeah, so on the skin, it definitely looks more like a blush than in the pan. So the last one is the Illuminating Genius. It says, Illuminate Highlight Stroke. Oh, this packaging is pretty scuffed up. Oh, there, now you can see it. It has a whole bunch of scratches. So there they are. And of course, they're all shimmers. Yeah, those definitely don't have as much pigment, but we will see. So on the back here, you see how it has these squares? This is the pan. I just push it out. I kind of want to, then I don't, because then maybe it will stay back in, so I won't do it. Alright, so my skin still feels, you know, oily, but not crazy oily. I'm gonna put on just a little more. I like how it has the dropper, even though the product does fall out really easily. Okay, so I'm going to just go do the rest of my makeup real quick because there's no face products other than the powders. So I'm gonna go put on my foundation, concealer, and all that, and then we will use all of this stuff. Let's try out these Ellen Tracy palettes. So of course, first we're gonna do the contour palette. I'm going to use this crown brush. It's just an angled brush. I think I'm gonna use the lightest one, this one right here. Oh wow, I actually saw color immediately. I'm kind of more just bronzing with this than contouring. Actually isn't bad. Let's make it look like I have a chin. So now I'm going to take this e.l.f. contouring brush and go in with, I don't know, because this is a pretty warm shade and I use cool tones to contour. So I'm just going to go in with that same color. Concentrate it a lot more right here. Actually, this works pretty good. I'm going to be honest, I didn't have the highest hopes for this because I have used Ellen Tracy products before, never face products, but nail polish, and they weren't the greatest, so I didn't think that this was gonna be the greatest, but this is actually pretty good. Not bad. Let's do some nose contouring. Let's see how much I mess up my makeup. From what I can see, it looks okay. So now let's move on to blush. Let's do the coral one. I don't think I've ever worn like a coral blush, so let's see. It's really pretty. All right. So, oh my god, my lips are so dry. So last one is the Illuminating palette. I'm going to use this little Real Techniques brush. This is my favorite highlighting brush, so let's see. I'm going to go in, I'm going to start with this one because these will be too dark for me. So I'm going to start with this one and then go with this one over it. I'm actually impressed. Let's go in with the lighter one. Okay, yeah, this is really good. I am actually really surprised. I wish I did a better job with my foundation, but like, that is really pretty. So, oh, and I forgot to say, so I told you the prices of everything. So all of it together, and I also donated $1. It was $30.98. To me, I mean, to a lot of people, that's a pretty good deal. And like this stuff works, so that's even better. So I'm really excited for this too, using the eyeshadows. And there's so many different colors. Like the lightest color is like a skin tone yellow. Tans, there's browns, there's like a mauve color right here. And then for the shimmers, there's gold, brown, pink, white. There's just like, it's all over the place and it's awesome. You could do so many different looks with this. So let's just start with the skin color to do for the base. All right, let's grab this Luxie 205 brush and I'm gonna go in with, actually gonna go in with that mauve color right there. Not the most color payoff, but it's not bad. It's actually a really nice color once you build it up. I'm getting a lot on the brush, but it does take quite a bit to get color, but there is still color. So, you know, you just gotta take a little extra time and put some more product. That's pretty much it. Let's go in with a darker color. I'm gonna go in with, so these two, this one and this one look almost the same, but this one just looks a little more gray. This one looks a little more brown. I'm gonna go in with the browner one and the Luxie 229 brush. It's a little patchy. Still can't get over that highlight though. Okay, so let's do some shimmer shades on the lid. Let's see. I'm gonna start with a lighter shade and then go darker. So I'm gonna start with, I think I'm gonna go with this pink one right here. Well, okay. It's not like real shimmery, but there is obviously color and shimmer. All right, so I'm gonna go with a darker color now. Then I'm gonna go for this like brown gold right here at the end. There are two golds in here, one that's more brown and one that's more actual gold. I'm gonna go with the more brown one. It doesn't seem like there's much fallout, so that's awesome too. Okay. Looks pretty dang good. I'm gonna go in with a really dark brown sparkly shade. Just put in the very outer corner. So I have this Crown C513 brush. It's just like a pencil brush. This brown right here. So my brown didn't have like the most pigment, but it did have some color. So I kind of just did like along the lash line and going up. So now I'm gonna go in with the lightest color to highlight the inner corner, which is this, it looks white, but it's really light pink. It's like a pink white. Yeah, I'm gonna use that highlighting palette. I'm gonna go in with the lightest. It's a little better. So now I'm gonna take the Real Techniques shading brush. This is my favorite brush for under the eyes. I'm gonna go in with that mauve color. That looks really good. I really like that. Just gonna take a little bit of that dark brown just for the outer corner. All right. So for this palette, obviously it works. There's eyeshadow. Just takes some working with. But you know, it's $5.99. I would work with it. So last we have the Stila eyeliner. I really hope this does work because this is a nice purple color. I have this Ingold eyeliner brush. This is Sonia Kashik. So I'm just going to, I guess, push into the cushion. I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring my mirror really close because it'll help me. So it dries really quick, like too quick. And like it barely looks purple, it kind of looks just brown. When you push on the cushion, it kind of separates from the wall. I'm gonna see if I can like dip it in that. Okay, see I just got a whole bunch on there on accident. So you know that's purple. Cushion is like screwing this up. Got it. in the inner corner, and I accidentally went too far. It just looks like brown to me. It's really sad. I was really excited about this when I saw it. I see like it dries, and then if you try to fix it, it kind of just comes off. $3 face palettes work better than this. It's so annoying. Okay, so I finished my makeup. I ended up putting a blue eyeliner over that purple because it looked really bad. It really did look terrible. It was very like patchy and jagged and just didn't look good. It didn't even look purple, so you know, whatever. So that is definitely the product I'm least impressed with. It's kind of sad that a high-end makeup product is the product I'm the most disappointed in. It was terrible. It was way too dry. It didn't even look purple. If you try to do a second layer over it, you would just take the first layer off. It just crumbled. It wasn't good. Like the whole cushion thing, I don't know if it's the cushion. I think it's the cushion. It's like too dry, but like all around the sides and under it is really wet. That's just, I think, not a good way to deliver the eyeliner. So I think the product I was most impressed with was actually, I think all three of the Elle & Tracy face palettes, the blush, contour, and highlight. They were definitely surprising in a very good way. And that eyeshadow palette, I mean, it's just a neutral eyeshadow palette. It's not like anything to rave about. It gives color to your eyelids, but it's not like the greatest color. But you know, if you're on a budget, it still works. And of course the Rosehip oil, I already know I was gonna love that. I've tried not that brand but another one before and I liked it. And I don't think I'm ever gonna use this eyeliner ever again. Like say a minute after I put it on, my eyelids and eyeballs started burning so bad and they're so itchy. It's driving me crazy. All right, so I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more of this in the future, finding these random products. Also going to try to find brushes and, you know, skincare and everything you could think of that's inexpensive from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all those kinds of places. I didn't breathe that whole time. So thank you for watching. Hit like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Let's turn the twinkles on.